Yeah.
Are you gonna see my face?
No. It cuts off about here.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
But
change the shoes.
I will probably even zoom it in a bit more when I edit. Alright. Hi guys, and welcome back to Chirpse podcast with me, your host Glow. If you don't know, then get to know. And we have two. Actually, no, one's not a guest anymore. One's not a guest anymore.
No, I've been upgraded, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you our brand new permanent co-host.
Me, Cleopatra. If you've watched any other episode, you know I'm here. But
Period.
my name's Cleopatra. It's nice to meet you all again.
My name is Cleo. It's really nice to meet you. Hey.
Get out of my face, please. In fact, copyright that one.
You might as well work with it together.
Okay, go on, babe. Introduce yourself.
Okay, hi, I'm Vannessa. I'm currently going viral with the crazy ass voice note where someone tried to steal my fiance via prophecy. Wild. If you haven't seen that, you got to run to see that. But it's kind of wild, and it's led me here. So
I'm so glad we met. What do you do? Like, how would you describe yourself?
Oh, I do a lot. I'm a journalist by trade, so that's what I do. But I like to shake nyash, push boundaries, whilst raising my family, like creating my new kind of future, a new reality, because this world isn't built for us. So we can build new worlds for ourselves.
Build a better one. Yeah. Even if I have to tear this one down to build on top.
I mean,
of it.
tear this one down anyway.
No,
But next one.
Let's be going. Send the floods. please. So, obviously, the reason that I invited, well, aside from the fact that you're stunning and you just have an incredibly radiant aura, but the reason I invited you here today is mostly because of your recent viral moment. Which, if you guys, I'm gonna put the link in the bio, but if you haven't seen it yet, so imagine one day I'm just scrolling through my IG feed, and then I keep seeing this one babe just break dancing, freestyling.
In my pajamas.
And you know when you don't play the audio at first, so I just kept thinking, you know when you're not in the mood for nonsense as well. Why are you so happy? Why are you just dancing? And then someone actually sent it to me, and I was like, Glow, have you seen this? And I just kept seeing people post on the streets. I said, I must be missing something.
Investigate this one.
I need to find out that the madness that you're freestyling to was nothing but correct me if I'm wrong, your best friend or just a friend?
A friend.
Because if that's your best friend, then that's even.
I don't know.
Okay, you were freestyling in this video to a voice note that your friend had sent to your fiance. Claiming to have received a prophecy from the Lord himself, God, saying, you know what, you tell your story. Because I can't
Coming from me at every angle, saying that me and him were meant to split, that I was causing him to gain weight.
Yeah.
I think she was calling me fat. I think she was saying that, marriage is not in the plan for me and I'm too much of a feminist. And she just kept on digging and saying all sorts.
Wow, she could really write an essay on you, huh?
Clearly so.
You got fans for real.
It's nice.
Now the thing that's really, Cleo, I wish you. So for those who don't know, me and Cleo live together, right? But like, I wish when I watched this video, I wish you were in the room with me, because the reaction that we would have had together, we would have lasted for 40 days and 40 nights. Like, for me, it was the word slimmers.
Slimmers. Oh my God!
You know what? I'm gonna play the audio of the voice note into my mic, and if it doesn't work, I'm gonna just cut it out, right? But I want people to actually hear the wording because it was fucking atrocious.
It was the comments being like, and God told you slimmers, yeah? God said to you in your ear, slimmers.
Like, oh shit! I didn't realize God was fatphobic. No, why tell me? Okay, here we go.
For me to have to prophesy.
And
the
chewing.
It could just be my thoughts, but I'm going to trust that I'm supposed to say it as it is. Oh, Lord, help me. I see you be splitting. You get married to one fine, beautiful slimmers. If that's your type anyway, I don't know what your type is, but somebody who compliments you well and loves you genuinely for who you are and wants to build a family with you and wants you to grow. Oh my gosh, you know what? Why am I even trying to add words into there? Give me a sec.
I swear every time I play it, I have a different, like, something different shifts. Like, I'm
Yes.
like, is this real? There's like a different layer.
A different
Wait.
word activates me as well.
What was your husband's reaction to like? Did you listen to it together? Did you hear it, overhear it, or did he like hear it and then come to you and be like?
Because that was my first question.
What
I was like, okay, but how did he react?
Yeah. So, essentially, me and her were friends back in the day when I was in the Christian faith, right? We met in ministry, and over the years we stayed connected. And at some point, she was looking to manage an artist.
Okay.
She was an artist manager, and my fiance is an artist, so I connected them on that basis. So they had a working relationship.
Already.
You're like, already no, but it was very
You're too.
You're too, you know, do you get what I mean?
Yeah, but you're like me.
Yeah, it's a bit, maybe I should have prayed before, but anyways, it was a working relationship over the phone. When they met in person, I was always there. It was like after a gig, so it wasn't, and she was far, like, yeah, and we're laughing like this. But at the time, he was like deconstructing the faith as well, because he left religion, and he had like a vision in his mind's eye, and he felt like he needed to speak to her about it.
Why?
Because why? Because at that point he saw her as like a authority figure, because she was literally artist manager. So they would speak about things like brand,
a vision about
like of shadows. Art? It was like shadows.
Oh, a literal
literal vision.
I thought you meant like he was seeing a thing and he just wanted to share like this vision that he had, not a literal.
Or like a little
like in his mind, like he saw shadows and he was like, I need to go speak to this about her.
Got you.
And he was like, I saw this. Like consulting her almost, and then she came out with those voice notes. So he was not expecting any of that.
Firstly, bless him, because I can't imagine like how vulnerable he must have been in that moment.
Yeah,
to, you know, share something like that with someone he respects. Only for the I'm gonna say, I'm gonna call her what she is. If you have a fucking problem with being called that, then come chat to me.
Come out.
No, if you have a problem with being called that, stop doing that. How about that?
In fact, my sister in Christ, I come and God even gave me a prophecy of you coming to sit down on this couch so I can give you the flogging that you deserve, because I don't have time for nonsense gal like you. You know how people like you have vexed me in this life, yeah. So you ever so I was actually because if I didn't meet you, I would have reached out to you, because that thing really unsettled my spirit. As somebody, as an ex-Jehovah's Witness, as an ex-Catholic, as an ex-Protestant, as a PK, I have such low tolerance for Christian bullshit. I hate whether or not you believe in God. I hate people co-opting God to broadcast the bullshit opinions and vitriol that they have in their hearts. No part of her went to bed that night and had no fucking vision of your fiance. She was up there, whether she was fingering her nunny, whether she was listening to the vocal stems that he sent her and even creaming her panties.
Okay,
like I don't know what inspired. I don't know what inspired. Sorry, can you say? I don't know what inspired the delusion, and what provoked her. I didn't even think the devil used. I don't think he had to, because I think her spirit is dark enough. So I had to come online and DM your babes, Sorry, I have so much hate in my heart. And never in my life have I actually heard something so embarrassing. Like, even Christians that I hate have never come and said, like, there's Christians out here like, doing political warfare using God's name. That I can almost wrap my head around. I can't wrap my head around how you can actually sit there and say that God told you, that your man needs to go get himself a Slimmers. Or I don't even know if that's your type. Like, one fine Slimmers. Why are you describing yourself, babe?
Even the urgency of the message that you can't even finish what's in your fucking mouth.
Just, oh, God help me. God help me.
Yeah, because God said, swallow what you're eating. You can even finish your dinner. No one's just finish your whole plate of food, and then, in fact, even then, don't do it. But it's the way, because I really, really get vexed by people chewing like that. To send a whole, how long is a voice note? Like,
there was like 5 or 6 like 1.5 minute voice notes.
So there's even part letter 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah. I even cropped some. That's how long she was.
Okay, so
with the one piece of chips in your mouth and you're just chewing and recording for.
I really hope this. I hope they never even listens to this. So he receives the voice note. How does he initially respond? So after he received the voice note, how soon did he bring it to you?
like 2 days later. So
why did it take 2 days? And also, this is not me interrogating him.
you can interrogate him. I do it.
Actually, do you know what? No, maybe it is. And do you know what? It's all love because I've seen videos of you and your fiance.
Yeah.
He is a very endearing man. I see why you love him and I see why you're together. And I see why this witch tried to break you apart. But my initial reaction is I was like, guys, everyone's too focused on the fact that the babe sent it. One, why does she feel comfortable to send that?
Facts. Good
What kind of relationship dynamic did these three people have, and how have you contributed to that dynamic? And now, where is the God part? I mean, what does the God? Is this is this someone who's ill? Like, is it about God? Is it about your man? Because you know some people, people who generally do have religious psychosis, which is we can get into it after, but people who generally have that could be an example of religious psychosis. That could have been nothing to do with your fiance. So I think my question was okay, but how did the man handle it afterwards? Because you know, men, they'll come and complain to you. Oh, babe, your friend was moving to me, but you were there shining teeth as she was.
Yeah. So me and him, just to like put it out there, have a very, very honest, transparent conversation to the extent I'm like, babe, I'm feeling this person, and vice versa. So we practice ethical non-monogamy too. So that's another spanner in the works.
Go.
But it's not a spanner.
Been there, get it.
Yeah. But it's like, it makes it all funnier because she could have actually just asked. Do you get it?
No, because this is even then what's worse. Because it's actually then what's happening is, she knew she could have just walked up and been like, hey, so these are the feelings I'm having towards you. You instead said, I don't think you should marry your wife, with whom at this point, y'all had a kid together already.
You get it.
So she then messaged, she's mad, said, I don't see you marrying your wife. In fact, I don't see your wife marrying anyone. Sorry?
Crazy.
It's so mad. And because my thing is, when I first listened, what I thought had happened was that it was just someone you knew at church, not a friend of yours. Just, you know, you have them people who just are always in your business and you're like, okay, I get it, but like over there.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it was your friend.
No, it was my actual friend.
That's
so
even madder.
Yeah, so what happened?
Have you boxed her yet?
No, I haven't. And I look back on my situations, on mad situations, betrayal, and I'm like, I don't know how I didn't crash out. I genuinely don't know how. But he sat on it because, bear in mind, he was deconstructing. We were both deconstructing. There's an element of you being conditioned to lean on your brother or sister in Christ.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure he was anticipating that. So he actually weighed it through because at the same time, he knew it was nonsense, but he's kind of a very like just in case person sometimes. Yeah. Because at the same time, we were having opposition regardless anyway. Like, we had so many, like, different things happen because, one, we left Christianity. One, we had babies out of marriage. Like, our families weren't rating us. Like, we lost our entire ex-community. So there's an element of, again, leaning on someone during that time. So he obviously thought around it, consulted his friend. And his friend, who was also, like, nonsense. Yeah. Then he came and told me. But he didn't respond to her. Like, he just weighed it out type of vibe. Yeah. For me, I speak to him, I'm like, if that was me, that would be an instant block. But I recognize different, like, personality types or whatever. But yeah, he did tell me after weighing it through, just, I guess, because he maybe had that doubt. Yeah. Like, what if it is true? What if we aren't meant to be together?
Because
no, wait, hold on. Sorry, that's not the doubt that I thought you meant.
Hold on, because I had never considered that. Even in you just saying that now, I actually considered the possibility. It's like, you know the saying that it's like, take the meat, leave the bones, right? Because I can imagine if I was somebody who was genuinely in that faith and I was leaving the faith, if I had the doubt that, okay, God could be sending messages to me through this person, they might be adding their own salt and pepper because of their own relationship with me, but what if some parts of this are true? Like, what if, okay, me and V aren't meant to be together, but this girl's now projecting her own desire of me onto... So I get the mulling over. Yeah,
but also I'm saying it's mid, like, at this point, now it's very clear, like, it was in the crust or anything. I don't think he actively believed that, but I think when I speak to him about it, because of all the opposition we had anyway, and because we're, like, wrestling with whether God's will or not, it's like, part of it is like, could this be, let me just weigh it out. And he's that type of personality where if you ask him, he wants you to tell him, like, the actual truth, no matter how hard it is. Like, he will sit through that, whereas for me, I'll be like, shut up. Do you get what I mean? Like, if you talk badly about anyone, but for him, even if you criticize him, I don't know why it's his personality like this.
Oh, what's the sign?
Scorpio.
Oh, he like me for real.
Huh?
He like me because I'm like, I love hearing criticisms or like things about me. I'm just like, oh yeah, this is interesting to me. Like,
He's like that.
Yeah.
And I'm personally like, if someone even like is a bit funny, I just go into protective mode. I'm like, go away.
yeah.
Then I just kind of detach from it, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cleo, can I ask how if one of your friends if one of your friends sent a voice note to your nigga, oh yeah, you can swear here. If one of your friends sent you a voice note to your nigga, being like, boy, I don't know if she the one for you. Let's even remove God. Just a suggestion like that.
Do you know what's mad? Is that as I'm scanning my head for all of my friends, you are the most likely to do that. And then I would just kind of be like, Glow probably has a good reason. And Glow is the kind of person where he will just come and say it to your face anyway. He'll be like, I don't think you guys should be together. I'm going to go and tell your partner, okay? And you'd be like, hey, really? But if it was from that whole thing, it's a really weird one because my spirit says, obviously I have to smack you, but I'm not actually a violent person in real life. So it, like,
In real life.
like, as in my in here, yeah, I have to smack you.
Yeah, I'm just kind of like trying to.
Even me, let me pull that.
Little strip tease.
But yeah, I mean, I think I just kind of have to be like, you have to block this person. Like, we both are going to block this person now because that's insane. And then that's it. And it's kind of from there. It's like, you know, them little increments of like, okay, I'm going to trust you with this. If you do this, then we can move to the next step. Okay, I'm going to trust you with this. Yeah. Because the 2 days really messed me up. And also the whole time when you were like, oh, he was weighing up, I thought you meant he was weighing up, which is why I was like, what? Because I thought you meant he was weighing up. Is this person flirting with me, or is this person just kind of telling me the prophecy they have in their head, or is this romantic and do I need to report it kind of thing? So when you were like, oh, he was wondering whether we should be together, I was like, that was
like, you know, earlier before when recording, like when you've got a wound already or experiences that might make you double like just check if you're on the right path. It was one of those.
Yourself,
but it wasn't like, oh, I should go and be with her or have feelings for her or anything. It was more so, I need to address this carefully, even in my delivery to me, because I also have a hot head. Like,
no. Oh, because let me actually think about how I would deal with it now. Firstly, none of my if my friends could even do that, they don't fear me enough. After God, fear Glow. But for me, yeah, if my partner brought that to me, go cut out that pause. It looks too implicative. If my partner brought that to me, I think my head would be so hot in that like I inherently would not trust how my partner responded. Like, I just don't think I would be satisfied with, like, no matter what my partner did in that moment, because my head's hot. It's like, oh, so you blocked her. I'm not happy that you blocked her because why are you just blocking her without shutting her down and then if my husband or partner now had a conversation to be like, this is inappropriate to do, I'd be like, why entertain it? Like, I think there's no right answer whilst my head's still hot.
I'm trying to think how I respond. I was mad at the time. I was like, why didn't you tell me straight away?
What was you mulling? Because I think, what are you mulling over for 2 days? Whether you should
2 days, 2 hours when I get home from work, we could talk about it. Not 2 days. 2 days of you went to sleep for 2 days. You went to sleep
on your heart and you were chatting,
thinking about this.
I remember. I think I was away from home.
Okay,
I think I was away from home, and I was just trying to remember where.
Yeah.
But even then, I guess you could have called me, but.
No, but
it's also. I think
if I heard that and I'm not with you.
Yeah.
It's that, but also, I mean, I don't know obviously enough about like you guys' dynamic, but I put a lot of relationships in the ideal of me and Glow because that is probably my closest person to me. In that, this is my best friend, this is my twin, but like this is my rib, like. But
my other kidney.
Period. But I forgot what the fuck I was. It's me. No, it's gone. All right.
There's always
if it comes back,
but yeah, no. To be honest, I said to him that wasn't ideal.
Yeah.
And I guess it can come up for every reason. But I said going forward, both of us have to learn who we allow to access our life and who tells us shit. Because at the end of the day, looking back on my past and a lot of the things I went through is because I allowed too many people to be accessible to me, and thus for jeopardized my family unit or my relationship because of those people coming in.
Yeah.
So I feel like since then and it going viral, like I actually clocked how mad it was. I literally dismissed it.
Oh, this is this funny thing that
I was
happened the other
going
day.
through so much. Like it was actually the least of my problems.
Yeah.
There was a block button. She lived far away. That was the end of it. It was no conversation. Like he knows. Like just know.
I remember.
So then I was able to just put it out. You know, out my mind.
No, this is what I was gonna say was being away is different in that, like, because the way that we are when we live together, I'll have a thought. I'll be like, I think my period's coming in a couple of days. Let me go tell Glow. Like, I feel like being in person is that thing. But if I was in person with you for 2 days and you didn't tell me, that feels like you intentionally hid something. If I'm not with you, it's just like, you might have a phone call with me and you really don't want to sour the phone call with this thing and you're still kind of processing it and don't even know how to say it. That I can kind of be like, still 2 days is a long time, but I can at least be like, okay, I'm not in your face all the time, like when you are actively like together.
Yeah, because I feel like also, especially like when you have that kind of like, when you know your partner, it's like you can feel when they're keeping something from you.
Are you okay?
You can come in if you want.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. All good. It's like you can definitely feel when something's up. Like you can definitely like feel when something's up. Like I can tell like when my friends, for example, are keeping secrets from me, and it's like it might not be big secrets, but I understand that because I play like the role of an authority in like a lot of my friendship dynamics. My friends are scared to tell me certain things for very fucking good reasons. Because why the fuck would you sleep with that person? Are you a fucking idiot? Don't embarrass me. Don't embarrass yourself. Because now you're gonna create problems for yourself, and guess who's gonna have to fix it? And then guess who's gonna get punished for fixing it?
Yeah, long day.
But you know what? Yeah.
I mean, yes, but you also be doing this with me because I think I'm the one. I don't hide anything because I just simply don't have the energy to like. And then I forget, and then it will be a couple of days later, and I'll be like, "Do you remember this?" I'm like, "You never told me that." I'm like, in my head, I'll just be like,
"He's like
I wasn't meant to say that."
Yeah.
I think I have that with you because we're so symbiotic. There is so much law, and so much happens that like. Sometimes it is like sometimes like for example, remember the other day when I thought I didn't tell you about like my hookup with DL Trade.
Which one is that? I don't know who that is.
The way you don't like. The way you don't like.
Oh yeah. All right.
And it's like in my head, I genuinely convinced myself because I didn't remember like telling Cleo about this. So in my head, I was hiding a secret from her. And I promise you, I felt like I was swallowing asphalt. Like I was choking on that secret. Like it was burning my spirit.
As it should.
It was burning my spirit. Like, hey, God, they would And then one day, funny enough, a customer who I'd like been like trauma dumping to, we were kikiing, and then she basically mentioned the hookup with this guy.
Do you know what's so funny? When you said the one you hate, I was even thinking of someone else. I know who you mean.
Oh, there's another one.
Glow like a lot of people that I don't like.
I hear that.
But yeah, go on.
I actually didn't know. Sorry, I got bored of whatever I was saying. But you know what's real to you? I think I've been in the position of your sister in Christ multiple times. In that, like, I've been in situations where, hear me out. I've been in situations where certain niggas have made me a sort of like confidant or authority in their life, like either like spiritual, philosophical mentor or whatever, and then through that closeness, like obviously a chemistry or an attraction develops. Not saying that that's what happened with you, but in my case, it often does. And because they're trusting me as a confidant, and they're also trusting my opinion on things like their careers, their love lives, their sex lives. I know, like. I'm someone who has OCD, so thoughts like your sister in Christ will pop up in my head, but those are not my thoughts, if that makes sense. And so it's like, I've had moments where I've definitely considered, I'm like, if I really wanted to, I could advise this person to leave their partner as a means of sliding in, which, if she wanted to do that, she could have done it in a crafty way, I can't lie.
You get it, yeah.
But it's like, but even when I genuinely want to do it, and it's not like an OCD intrusive thought, and I have no loyalty to the other person, and at the point where I'm able to manipulate this person or give them that advice to leave their partner, I'm just like, no.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, that would be not genuine. That would be so disingenuous. I'm like, no, I just want to be a good confidant and friend to this person.
Yeah,
I'm
and
thinking
that's
of
another
someone.
thing. Like, I feel like I'm self-aware in that respect, which is
Yeah.
why I don't actually have much hatred towards her.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I could see myself in that person. Like, I know what I'm capable of. I'm just
But
self-aware.
it's the delivery.
No, the
No,
delivery is
the
dead.
delivery's
The
mad.
delivery is whack.
Delivery's mad because
Yeah.
what I wanted.
Right.
Obviously, obviously you can definitely speak to this yourself because you're the person it was sent about. But like, for me, the thing that made me cackle into hysterical laughter is when she said slimmers, because my head got hot. Because I'm like, see, this is regardless of whatever religious delusion you have, right? You're now projecting desirability politics onto me. If I'm you, I'm like, I'm assuming this woman's slim.
Yeah, no,
Right.
she described herself. Point blank simple. She actually did. Yeah.
Because this is one of the things I was doing was looking through the comments to see if you confirmed that she is describing herself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because people were like in the comments, like, this sounds like she's describing someone specific. Can we see a picture of her? And I'm like, I know you're not going to put a picture of the woman
Yeah.
online, but I need to know that she is describing her. Because if she's not, that's actually even madder. If she's
that would have been mad. Because for me, I'm just like, okay, so firstly, what she's telling you is that throughout her entire relationship with you, she's viewing your size as like something like undesirable or something to be looked down upon, right? And she is now resenting you for having something she wants, but being deemed as undesirable to her.
Maybe. I don't know though, because I knew her when I was a slimmers. I was a slimmers. The only reason that I've got some thickness is because I had babies. But I was, so even from when I know her, I've been, I don't know if that adds another layer.
But I was gonna say, I think it makes it worse because I think the fact that she's known you when you were slimmer and she's seen you put on weight, I think it's almost like she's seeing it as like, oh, you're no longer deserving of this man.
That's dark.
that's
so
very
it's like,
dark.
you're now no longer deserving of this man because you haven't hit a certain metric of desirability politics.
Yeah.
But she views herself as higher above you in the pyramid now because you're no longer both slimmers together. Sorry. And so it's like, because she deems you as lower than her in the pyramid, she's now resenting the fact that how can you have something that I desire when, according to what I believe, I should be more desirable than you? How dare he pick somebody beneath me?
Yeah, that is what it gives.
The first time I ever watched that, that's exactly what I took from it. The minute I heard the word slimmers, I was like, I know exactly what's going on here. I know exactly, and I even guessed some of the sentiments that she then eventually said in the voice note, because I'm like, yeah, this isn't even necessarily about your fiance. It's about her resenting you, for her own internalized desirability politics, and also you being somebody who was currently unpacking and maybe divesting from certain restrictive aspects of Christianity, which she is still willingly beholden to, but she low-key envies your freedom and like.
My doppelganger, innit?
Yeah.
I'm who she could be, but she doesn't want to be.
Yeah.
Which is weird because I don't
You know, she might not even be attracted to your fiance. Like it genuinely could not even be about him. Like it's more about what he represents.
That's interesting.
So forgive her spiritually, but like she's a fucking loser, and that's fucking pathetic.
Yeah, it's peak, man. I hear it. Yeah, it's kind of mad. It was every layer as well, and then it was like her. Did you see the part where she was like, "Oh, I even had a dream of what's to come for myself, like twins." Did you see that part?
Sorry, so I made sure not to watch the other parts because I wanted to hear it from the horse's mouth. Come on.
Oh, she was like, I had this dream, and I was like lying down on a chair reading a magazine, like elegantly or whatever, and then she was also like, "Oh, everything I'm telling you is relevant to you," or something like that. Yeah.
My fist will be relevant to your face,
twins.
allegedly. Allegedly.
Relevant to your face. But yeah, it just felt, and then even those other parts, like, oh, I don't know if it's what Vannessa cooked you. Shit, I didn't cook. He cooked. So I'm like, those just things that like.
So now she's even resenting him for adding weight that you are now giving.
I'm like, he's cooking his own food, like, and I'm like, and then the other aspect, which makes it even darker, is he's got a disability.
Oh bless.
So like, literally. He's been overdue a hip replacement, which is literally the only barrier for him to lose weight. He's got chronic pain, so it's not as straightforward.
This weird.
So,
me and this woman actually need to fight.
I assume she knows and understands that.
At every angle, it was just wrong. Like it was just wrong.
Okay, so with the context of all of that, I'm going to change my answer earlier. I am a violent person, and I will set your house on fire. Please don't play with me. I will go left eye. Okay.
Honestly, my sister in Christ, if you ever see this video, for your own good and mine, don't ever contact me. Don't ever.
It's not even, do you know what it is?
I don't like.
It's not even that. You know, some people like to come out of the woodworks and be like, I want to speak up for myself. Don't. And my thing is, I'm saying that even for, I'm speaking to you now, whoever you are, because don't do it, because you're going to think, I'm going to get my word out. You won't. People will tear you to shreds. You think this is bad. This is nothing. I kind of hope she's watching, because I really do want to get this message across.
Oh, no,
I think people underestimate how horrible the internet can be every single time. If you think you want to get your side out of this, you don't. You don't have anything of value to say. I can damn near guarantee it. You might have context now because of the years of past whatever. Don't give it. Just clean your yard.
I want to be on timeout.
It's literally
yeah, it's just
it's
dark,
so
man.
insane. It's so emotionally violent and like mentally violent.
It's manipulation as well, because she's using something that she knows that he's vulnerable to.
Yeah, and in the cusp of him like obviously like not responding to her or not continuing conversation, she actually popped up to me to ask how I was.
Hey!
As to gauge if he told me anything, innit? But I already knew, but I was just responding as like normal, as neutral to see. Because sometimes you just observe people and how they act, innit?
No, agree.
Sometimes you need to crash out, sometimes you need to take time and see how desperate is this person, what's actually going on. Like,
Yeah.
And it was just very plain to see who she was.
Did she ever admit it herself, like to you? Did you and her ever talk about it?
I messaged her basically like a goodbye message. It was like, what you did was vindictive. Stay away from me and my family. She replied saying it wasn't vindictive or something.
It was
a block. That was it. I just didn't entertain.
Absolutely.
I don't entertain conversations where someone's not self-aware or whatever. Because I call my own bullshit out every day. If I tell you a story where someone else is the enemy, I also haven't told you my part. Do you get it? Like, I know when I'm in the wrong. And like, I can tell when my shit stinks. So I want people who can do the same. Like, I actually don't expect...
I don't think she even has the self-awareness to believe that she's in the wrong.
No, like...
Honestly, God help her. I do want to move on in a second, but I did want to ask, have you, and I can delete this if it's incriminating, have you enacted or considered revenge? Because if you decide at any point you want to, I've already thought of the worst way to get her back. So just let me know.
Glow.
You know what?
It's all legal, it's all above board. I'm not afraid of getting caught.
Oh, okay. I actually haven't, you know. I feel like if she kept on doing it and I found that out, then yeah. But to me, she's enough out of the way. Like, yeah, she doesn't have access to me. Like, if she was still in my life, or for example, if she did come out, maybe I would. But no, like
she wouldn't, because she wouldn't want her congregation to hear her like that. And that's part of my revenge plan.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Yeah, but anyways, let's not do that.
I'm curious.
Do you know what I am curious about? I'm gonna go and grab my phone in a second, but like, I am curious about how much of the congregation knows and how it's actually affected her, because someone must have seen it. You know, people like to act like, oh, I'm not on social media, but you've seen her.
And someone knows the story. Like, this is
my thing. Because
like,
one person will send the video, send the video.
She also had a photo, and she was on private. Had a photo. I went to check it the other day. The photo's gone. But I already screenshot it. So just in case, I guess I screenshot. Because I was like, if I see someone come for me on these hate accounts numerously and say more, I'm just going to assume it's her. Because I haven't publicly announced it. So if she...
Real quick before we move on.
Revenge.
No, real quick before we move on, because I think we said that out here, but I don't think we've said it on here yet. That you said that she reached out a couple weeks ago?
Yeah. She reached out a few weeks ago, which is what triggered the release of the voice notes. Because I hadn't actually heard the voice notes until a few weeks ago. So it's not like I was petty enough to bring them out. I freshly heard them in the detail. Because I got a paraphrasing of the voice notes. Because for me, like I said, I was just like, fuck off. Like, get out of my mind.
Yeah.
I've got enough. I'm not dealing with your shit. Just stay far away from me. So I listened to the voice notes because we were like, because when she reached out, I prompted it. Cause she was blocked, right? But she reached out via my sister.
Okay.
So my sister's come through. She knows who to reach out to. She's like, I miss her. I just want to apologize. And my sister's like, for what? What did you say? And she was like, I said that if she wanted to live long, she had to look after her health.
That's the least of
her family. But that's not even what she said. Like, that was a different.
Baby, actually, you tried to use the name of God to steal my man.
You get it? So so that was just like, I kept on after that for like some time. I was pondering in it. I was like, what, 1, 2, 3 times Because I was like, I'm in this new era where I want to be more professional, right?
I think I agree with you. I don't think revenge is a good idea.
Yeah.
But if you were going
on the bar.
Okay, babe. But if you were gonna enact revenge, I would recommend. I do not condone the use of generative AI, but we're hearing it. So, I would use AI to change the names in the voice note and make a fake social media profile of her. And no, actually, no, you can't do that. That's impossible. I would make an anonymous social media profile and send it to one of the sisters in her congregation as if she's trying to steal her husband and let someone else deal with her.
Do you know, that's actually quite clever.
Yeah.
Weird thing is, I don't actually know her church.
Oh, that's fine. I can fight.
We can.
Baby, that's no issue for me.
You have people.
Yeah, but you know what? I think I'm trying to. Yeah, because I've unlocked a beast in myself, and I'm trying to keep it contained. Okay. Before we wrap up this episode, Clea, did you want to play the game?
Yay! Couple games.
Yeah, so we'll be back in a second to play a very cute game.
So, the game is I'm gonna name a celebrity couple. You're gonna rate them 1 through 5 or 10. Which do you have a preferred rating system?
10's better.
10.
Yeah.
10.
Okay.
I like so cute.
I'm gonna name, and then you can elaborate. You could not elaborate if you feel as though it may affect you outside of this camera. So I'm gonna start on. I was about to name 2 people that a couple that we know very well, but I'm not about to
Do it.
do
I'll cut it out.
Do that.
Do it. I'll cut it out.
1 through 10.
Bitch, you're messy. Wait,
Told you.
I'm beeping them out. I will say aesthetics 10s.
Yes.
10s.
Yes.
This couple. Wait, let me. No, that's messy. I'll show you after. So it's easy. To edit.
So we have
Aesthetics 10s. Individually 10s.
Together. Couple.
With everything that we know.
Yes.
5.
That's even higher than I was gonna give. So.
Yeah, 5's
And I feel like that's quite generous for me as well. Especially
my thing is,
I could actually be the sister in Christ. Oh my God.
Do it.
no, because this is who I was thinking of when you were talking about all of that. Like, oh, I could have been that
I'm the
person.
bitch.
We talked about this the other day.
Next celebrity couple, please.
Celebrity couple. Okay, these are not an official couple, but I wanted to put them on here for a little bit of mess. Halle Bailey and Reggae John Page, if they came out tomorrow and said we are dating,
So,
if by the time this is dropped they are dating.
So Ariel and the black nigga from Bridgerton.
Yeah, I think they same.
Yeah, I think it's cute. I think she needs her nice boy to break away from all of this
That's
Yeah, I
rubble.
can't lie. That other guy was just.
But there is also no guarantee that Reggae John Page. We don't know anything about him
No, but
except that he left Bridgerton in season 1.
Yeah, he gives
He's
like a boy
Zim,
next
so that's
door.
a red flag.
Oh yeah.
I'm from Zim, but it might be a bit of a red flag. Then maybe the white.
Where does Zimboy at? Because I
Avoid them.
But also,
like problems.
he's a biracial boy called Reggae. So
Okay.
I was about to say Reggae. Reggae.
No. Rate them a 7.
Yeah, I'll give them a good 7.
Zendaya and Tom Holland.
9.
Wait, so if if Clay and Meg get an 8 because one of them is not white, why does a couple that's only 1/4 black in its totality get a 9?
Because
And I love these people, by the way. I give them their 10s. I just want to know why.
Zendaya's not black, so I'm not holding her to that standard. Megan is black, so I'm not holding her to that standard. In that, by my definition of black, when I say black, I mean monoracial black.
Damn.
But that's not to that's not to invalidate anyone's race or how they describe themselves. I'm not looking to Zendaya to date a black man. I may have expectations of Meg to date a black man, is what I'm saying.
That's very interesting.
And Zendaya has always been presented as culturally mixed. She's never been particularly white or black to me. I've always seen her as a mixed race woman, and she dates as such.
That's fair.
Okay.
Also, I think they're a better couple.
I don't know much about them.
Better, stronger. Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, only because they've been together for longer. Give Megan Clay a chance. We got time for one more? We don't got time for
Yeah,
one more.
we got time for one more.
That's hilarious.
I'm going to do a bit of a messy one because I don't even know where I rate these people. Chrissy Teigen and John Legend.
Oh.
Because this is my thing. John Legend by himself.
Yeah, Chrissy Teigen's annoying as hell.
Chrissy Teigen. Do you remember everything with Courtney Stodden? Like back in their day?
No, I don't remember anything bad that Chrissy Teigen's ever done.
Oh.
She's made a few bad comments, but I can't remember what they were.
So, Courtney Stodden, we're going to do a little... I'm going to try and keep this short as possible. Courtney Stodden was is, but I'm pretty sure they've like changed pronouns. I'm not 100% sure. I'm going to refer to her as the pronouns I know her by, but I don't know. Or no, I'll say they, them, because I think that's what it is right now. But effectively, Courtney Stodden was 16 years old and like cultivated the bimbo image. Like if you picture a bimbo in your head, like you know that thing where she's like stepping up, that is basically Courtney Stodden. She had the fake boobs, fake ass. She was 16 years old and she got married to a man who was in his like 50s, right? And instead of the internet calling him weird, they called her every type of name under the sun. They called her a slut. They called her a gold digger. They bullied this girl to, I wouldn't have been surprised if anyway, because that's a little bit too close to home right now. But like they bullied her so bad, and one of the worst people and one of the most famous people doing it was Chrissy Teigen, who told her to kill herself, told her lots and lots and lots of things. Sorry, maybe bleep that out, trigger warning, and so on and so forth.
Allegedly.
But like, oh no, this is on Twitter, babe. I don't need to allege this. Okay. It's on Twitter. So then many years later, once obviously people were like doing slut walks and like, you know, redoing some of this, they were like, Chrissy Teigen, you were actually very mean to Courtney Stodden. Courtney Stodden, as far as I'm aware, did not say anything about it, but Chrissy Teigen then blocked them out of the blue, just blocked them so that they didn't have to deal with it.
I don't get how you can have time to bully a 16-year-old. If that is true.
Yeah.
Like their brain hasn't even.
I don't like it when people punch down. I really do not like it.
Yeah. So all of that context to say, John Legend, as far as I'm aware, I haven't seen a single bad thing about John Legend in this life.
Yeah.
But your wife is a something and a something and a something.
But my thing is like, if you have a wife like that, I'm always gonna look at you as a loser.
Oh no, I think he's a loser, but he's not a bad person.
Yeah.
As far as I'm aware.
Yeah.
Do you know what? Bring back 2006 John Legend. Bring back Green Lights. What happened to All of Me? No, All of Me was a bit later. But like
John the Legend, like
yes, John the Legend.
You got some baby tonight.
Tonight I
This is what I'm
go.
This era.
Tonight
We lose control.
I don't think I knew this was John Legend.
Tonight, believe that. Tonight, I'll be the best you ever had.
I don't wanna brag. I'll be
the best you ever had.
Okay, and you know what? That's the end of the episode.
Chirpse.